So, is Bitcoin on the cusp of about to take off? Well, one of my favorite analysts, Michael Vanderpope, who I follow on Twitter, love his content and very, very good at technical analysis around Bitcoin, is giving us some very interesting clarity and insight into what could happen with Bitcoin. Now, if you are interested in kind of all of crypto, you obviously need to follow what's going on with Bitcoin because, again, where Bitcoin goes, right, everything else follows. And so I just want to make sure you get that and follow that because this is good news. All right. So what we're going to take a look real quickly here is what Michael is saying is he basically says, look, he says, I think we have one final correction before Bitcoin starts to move in the positive direction. And so what he basically is saying is that we could have a 10% final correction downward before we start to move back up. And so let's take a look at what he says. He's look, Bitcoin currently at 25,000 and change, and we can see right now Bitcoin is trading at approximately 25,865. All right. He said we have a delay on the spot ETFs for Bitcoin. We're getting an announcement for the ETH futures in approximately 3 to 4 weeks. Spot ETH ETFs are also big applied for at this point, so it's a matter of time before they will be approved. So yes, we can expect markets to have a final correction, but this correction is the final one, which means that if we go to 23 or 24,000, when we close beneath the 200-week EMA, exponential moving average, I think that's the final one to watch. Because with the fact that institutions are jumping into the markets, you should realize that the markets are a must-buy opportunity overall for long term. Now, I really want to stress that one thing he said there. Institutions are buying. Well, if they're buying, Austin, why isn't the price moving up right now? Because they're doing everything they can to keep that price down. They're buying through third-party intermediaries, OTC, all these different, they're buying just little bits here and there. BlackRock's been buying, JP Morgan, Fidelity, Schwab. I mean, all of that. There is institutional money flowing very carefully into Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the major blue chips. Why? Because they're getting ready. I did a video on this the other day talking about the fact that they are coming and they're already here. This is large institutions coming in, buying up Bitcoin and all these other things because they're getting ready for the move that we all know is coming. Bitcoin halving, all that, right? The entire crypto market is going to lift. It's just a matter of when, it's not if. Bitcoin halving, all that, BlackRock Bitcoin ETFs, the other ETFs, the Ethereum ETFs, the other Bitcoin ETFs that are all in play or waiting as well. All that's there. Okay, so back to what we were talking about here real quickly. So Michael's basically saying, hey, look, we've got some downside risk, which it actually is less than I thought he was going to say. Basically a 10% move down. So we could see maybe touching down into 22.5, 23, but it's all basically around that 200-week EMA, that exponential moving average. Okay, so real quickly, let's take a look at what's going on in the chart. You can see right now, this is Bitcoin. This is a 4-hour chart. You can see that right now we are absolutely in this kind of consolidation trend line right here where my mouse is moving sideways. Now, these arrows and these circles are what I was looking at earlier, kind of doing some analysis real quickly. And I was looking at, this is my software, okay, that you see with these momentum up and momentum downs. This is my trading indicator software. And to give you some perspective, like this is momentum down right here. This was an 11% move down right there where it said, hey, look, basically buy, make a little bit, sell, because you don't want to lose it right here. I mean, you see it, software working right here. By the way, almost 400 people have bought my software and are using it and loving it. Okay. There's a link in the description below for you to pick it up. There's a discount code down there and there's a 30-day money back guarantee, 30-day refund policy. Basically try it for free for 30 days. If you don't like it, again, you get your money back. So basically for free. But this is what I'm waiting on right here. I circled this. We have a momentum up. It fired right here. Okay. And you can see fired there. And then basically that's about a 5% move up. And then it fired and basically said sell. But my point here is that we have not had a new momentum up anywhere in here. And that's what I'm waiting on. So this next momentum up, I'm buying because I'm waiting for that next move up. You can see we're consolidating and there's been no new activity or indicator alert fire because right now the trend line is going sideways. There's no incentive. There's no reason to buy right now because the software is saying it's not the right time. And that's what it really comes down to is how would you like some extra help as to when to buy and when to sell? Look right here, again, just to be point blank, buy here, sell here. And you wouldn't have lost this 30%. This is what my software helps you do. Buy at the right time, sell at the right time for, short-term trades, or even just to basically buy and sell along the way. Remember, this is part of a really good overall investing strategy that if you employ it, you have your big bag that you buy and you just set aside. You're not worried about it. It's a long-term, it's a long-term play. You're not really worried about the minor moves ups and down. You're waiting to cash out years from now when Bitcoin's 200,000 a coin and things like that. But why not make money along the way by doing some of these short-term trades like this that you see on the screen here? Link in the description below to go pick up my software, get the discount, 30-day money back guarantee. You have nothing to lose here. All right, because I'm waiting on this right here. This is it. This is what I'm waiting on. When are we going to see that momentum up? Right, this one of these fire, so there's time to buy. Wouldn't you like to know as well? All right, pick it up, the software down below, and I will see you later.